This week is National Suicide Prevention Week, and we are focused on sharing resources with you because you matter.
It's estimated that a typical person will see 1 to 2 traumatic events in his or her lifetime, but a first responder will see more than 800. According to the National Fallen Firefighters Foundation, the rate of firefighter suicide is almost double that of the general population.
In recent years, the San Diego Fire Rescue Department says preventing suicides has been a top priority, and they've come up with a plan that's now being modeled across the nation. I had a chance to talk to a fire captain who's sharing his story so other first responders know that there is help and hope.
If you've been there, you do not want anybody else to go there because it's very dark.
It's been 6 years, and there's been a lot of healing for San Diego Fire Rescue Captain Jared Chiselski. He can now share his story, although it's still emotional.
Anger. That was probably like the biggest emotion. I didn't know what to do with it.
Captain Chiselski has been a firefighter for almost 3 decades, and over the years, he's seen a lot. Sometimes the days are rewarding, others are exhausting. By 2017, he was already spiraling when he was dispatched to a house fire that sent him to rock bottom.
I was fire attack on a fire where we had 2 child fatalities, and we saved the dad out of the fire. He survived, and he was the one that actually contributed to starting the fire. And my brain really couldn't make sense of that.
The father of 3 says the symptoms of PTSD snuck up on him and affected every aspect of his life.
Contemplations of suicide were high, were a constant thought every day.
Sadly, he's not alone. Suicide is one of the top 3 causes of death for firefighters, next to cancer and heart disease. Battalion Chief David Piccone says there have been 4 firefighter suicides in San Diego County in the past few years. And across the country,
62 thus far this year, 94 the year before that, 110 before that, 132 the year before that, 148, 130, 121, 127.
And those are just the reported suicides. It's estimated there are many more. Piccone is the health and safety officer for the department. He says in recent years, the need for mental health resources has been so urgent that the department and the unions came up with a comprehensive support plan. Now there is immediate help for any firefighter or staff member.
We have 70 peer support team members, which are people from the department that have received training. Of all different, from firefighters to lifeguards to dispatchers. We have peer supporters in all those areas.
Firefighters are also given access to the department's updated health and safety app. With a quick swipe on their phones, they can reach 17 chaplains, as well as dozens of counselors who are specially trained to work with first responders. The therapists understand the lingo and the daily stresses these men and women face. It's all confidential, and if someone is in severe distress, the department now has contracted with inpatient treatment facilities.
Now, if somebody called me right now to say, hey, I'm ready, I need to go in, we can have them in a bed in 2 hours.
Captain Chiselski says after years of therapy, times of solitude, fresh air, and constant physical exercise, he's healing. He's now one of the department's peer supporters, and he's also started a weekly support group for first responders across the county. He's publicly sharing his personal journey to inspire others to get help.
I've done some public speaking and have shared that story in the past, and I've had immediate response from people in the audience come up to me after and say, I'm right there where you were. What do I need to do?
That's why Chiselski says he never gets tired of this new mission, helping the helpers long before the darkness ever sets in.
Health and safety has really helped us gather these tools and have put them in place so that all we have to do as firefighters and employees is just reach out and use them and practice them so that when we are in those dark moments, we know right where to go.
Well, if you or a loved one are in crisis, call 988 for the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline.
It's great to see that they're getting specific resources allocated to them, focus on their mental health and well-being. As you said, that number we set at the top, You and I, average people, 1 to 2 traumatic events we may encounter and experience in our life. 800 for them.
Yeah, that has to take a toll.
Yeah.
I mean, for goodness sake, they're humans. What was interesting, though, is David Piccone, the health and safety officer that we spoke with, said that although the calls to these counselors are up within the department, again, it's all confidential. They don't know exactly which firefighters are calling or need the help unless they reach out. However, they also are noticing that with the increase in calls, the number of physical injuries is dropping down. So it seems that although people are beginning to get stronger mentally, they're getting stronger physically as well.
Maybe more mindful too. Their focus can be on the job, not somewhere else.
Exactly, making a difference.
Great story.
Glad you're with us.